Just watching a replay of the reaction from Carles Martinez, the Toulouse manager, at that chance when begging. Gabriel Suarto arriving the far post, but diverting the ball behind for a goal kick. It's as close as they've come to scoring. Gomez nodding against the bar. The best chance Liverpool have carved so far. They do have a corner. Diaz just watching the ball out of play after deflection.
We know how dangerous Liverpool can be. One of the top sides from dead ball situations in the Premier League.
Players that Simicas is going to take this corner from the near side.
He's taken on those Robertson delivery duties, hasn't he, Simicas?
Deep into the 6-yard box, headed away to the edge of the penalty area, and then cleared as far as Harvey Elliott, who acrobatically plays the ball over his head back out to Simicas. Good ball into the area from him, and the goalkeeper is under a bit of pressure here, and he flapped at it. Don't with a shot. Beaten away by Rest at the near post, one turn behind for a corner.
Well, I feel like there's a sneaky foul in there, definitely from Konsa. Just leans in towards the goalkeeper as he's trying to claim that, but then when it comes out to Doak, strikes it really well, straight at the goalkeeper. Rest.
Good spell of pressure this from Liverpool as we welcome listeners from TalkSport. Toulouse 0, Liverpool 0 the score. Joe Gomez heading against the bar early on, as close as Liverpool have come to scoring. Gabriel Suarto has missed a good opportunity for Toulouse. In comes the corner, Gakpo from the right-hand side over the head of Diaz, and cleared away to Harvey Elliott on the edge of the box. Left-footed delivery back into the area. Matic brings it down the chest. Toulouse have got plenty behind the ball. Liverpool having to play a game of patience here, Dean Ashton.
Well, they have most of the game. As McAllister tries to find Endo. They've just struggled, haven't they, for fluidity.
Toulouse 0, Liverpool 0. With 13 minutes to go until half-time.
By the way, it's a good job Joe Gomez has got the pace, hasn't he, to beat Dolinga, because he was in.
And a long ball over the top from Toulouse, looking to set their big number 9 away, but Gomez quickly gobbled up the turf. Konsa carries the ball over halfway. Again, they're looking up for Diaz. I think Diaz feels he should maybe have done better with that diagonal. Having got the wrong side of the area, he just completely missed the ball, and it's Tony behind for a goal kick.
Yeah, but that's the one, isn't it? That's where Gakpo goes short, leaves a space, clever run from Luis Diaz, just misjudges the flight of the ball, because again, if he controls that down, he's through 1v1. He's really disappointed with himself that he let that fly over his head.
Toulouse 0, Liverpool 0 here on TalkSport 2. They're looking for Dolinga again. This time it's Matic who steps across the running line and plays it back to Gallagher, the goalkeeper. Chip forward towards halfway, where Desler was there ahead of anybody in red, and he plays it back into the Toulouse half, and it's picked up by Cape Verde international Costa. It's not been a vintage season for Toulouse, but they have only lost one of their last 8 home games. Again, Dolinga gets himself involved in a sprint race. This time it's Konsa down by the right corner flag. He got there first. The offside flag goes up anyway. 0-0 with 12 minutes the first half to play.
Yeah, he's not blessed with blistering pace, is he, Dolinga? Again, he looks like he's got himself away. Konsa just reeled him in, and he was offside anyway. Quite a high line from Liverpool there, but they know that with Konsa they've got that pace, the insurance with him and Gomez, and even Matic can cover the ground reasonably well.
They have scored in all 16 games they've played this season, Liverpool. In fact, you have to go back to the 0-0 draw against Chelsea in April for the last time they failed to hit the net. They created too many opportunities this evening. As Endo is penalised for a late challenge on Dolinga, and he has his name taken by the referee. First Liverpool yellow card of the evening.
He was always going to get a yellow card for the next challenge he made, and it's actually a pretty nasty one, I think. Dolinga just wins the ball, pokes it away, and Endo then treads right on the top of his ankle. It's not like Marcus Rashford's one where it then looks like the ankle buckles a bit. It's right on the top of the foot.
Any more force though, and he could have been in trouble.
Yeah.
Taru Endo scored his only Liverpool goal so far in that 5-1 victory against tonight's opponents at Anfield a fortnight ago. 10 minutes the first half to play here, and it's still 0-0 in the south of France. That's the offside against Deza. As the free kick was launched forward, he just wasn't looking across the line. It will frustrate the home supporters. Liverpool have the ball now with the youngster Quansah. Jurgen Klopp would just like to see a bit more tempo, a bit more urgency about his team's play.
Yeah, it's safe, isn't it? Oh,
Simicas was not safe. He's been dispossessed by Donham. Donham into the area, deflected, and Toulouse lead. Liverpool, masters of their own downfall, and Toulouse take full advantage. Donham, having dispossessed Simicas, immediately made his way into the penalty area, got the shot away. It took a massive deflection, wrong-footing Kelleher, and with 10 minutes of the first half remaining, it is Toulouse 1, Liverpool 0, and it went in off the outstretched leg of Gerald Quansah.
Well, this is just all down to really poor play. Just indecision from Simicas. Didn't make his mind up quick enough. A little bit lazy in the way that he just flicked that back towards Quansah and then couldn't reach it. And luckily for Donham, the ball just breaks perfectly for him to sprint in behind. Quansah comes across and he's very unlucky because you can see that Donham's trying to find that far corner, and as the defender stretches his leg out, it takes a wicked deflection up and over the top of Kelleher. Nothing the goalkeeper can do from such close quarters, and they've been severely punished there for a lack of concentration from Simicas.
Maybe now that will almost force Liverpool to up the intensity levels. Toulouse in front. They're in possession here over the halfway line as well. With Suazo, who missed that earlier golden chance. Goal that has put the front side in front. The only shot they've had is on target. It was only half on target before it ricocheted in off Quansah. Here is Harvey Elliott on halfway for Liverpool. Into McAllister, cushions the ball into Endo. And then Elliott forward to Gomez, who didn't have as much time as he thought there to turn.
They just keep letting Toulouse off. When they look like they could turn and get at the Toulouse defence, they turn back, slow the play down again.
Maybe those reinforcements off the bench might be needed by Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, they might be. They've just played the game almost as if it's an inconvenience.
Here's Matip sprinting towards the penalty area. Diaz with his back to goal, rolls it off for McAllister. Already you can see that there's a bit more purpose about Liverpool since falling behind. Toulouse 1, Liverpool 0. Gomez goes to ground. The referee plays an advantage. Elliott into the penalty area. Might even get a shot away here. Brilliant block by Nick Ellison. And then back to Quansah. Dope having a run at Diarra, but has to settle in the end for a corner kick, though.
Nothing quite like the sort of smelling salts of conceding a goal, is it? To ignite the intensity for Liverpool, it's exactly been the case, and you then almost think, well, hang on, why haven't you been at that level right from the start?
39 gone. Toulouse 1, Liverpool 0. Cody back over the corner from the right-hand side, headed away by Dollinger. Back out to Gakpo on that far touchline. He controls it neatly in the blue footwear. Gakpo looking to work his way to a crossing position. Toulouse has had too many men back there, and then Gakpo has dragged one of the defenders to the floor, and Toulouse have a free kick in their left-back position.
I don't care what anyone says. I will not understand why Cody Gakpo is taking set plays. With the height that he's got, a forward player, that should be outstanding at heading the ball is taking a set play. I don't care what anyone says, no one can make me understand that.
So suddenly, Liverpool have a fight on their hands.
I'm not going to let it go. I mean, you've got McAllister, you know, with his height and delivery, quality delivery that he possesses. Why wouldn't he take it and Gakpo be in the middle for that extra player that he should want to score goals as well?
Don't try to turn in possession. Inside the Toulouse half, and a bit overzealous, was even challenged. Certainly wasn't the second one. Oh, be careful here. Mataro Endo having just been booked, and I think Vincent Sierra, the Toulouse captain, is making the point that probably is a second probable offence from Endo. Second in relatively quick succession as well, Dean.
I mean, he is so lucky. How has he got away? First of all, how did he get away with the first challenge when he pulled the player back? And then there, when you're on that yellow card, he's miscontrolled it. He's tried to rectify the situation, gone diving in on Caceres. And I'm sorry, he's so lucky.
I wonder if he might see a situation here whereby Jurgen Klopp has to substitute Endo to stop him picking up a second yellow card. 5 minutes the first half to play. Liverpool trailing by a goal to nil in Toulouse. And here is Desla down the right-hand side. Cuts the ball back and it's crossed high towards the far post by Sierra. The Liverpool captain Gomez nods it away. And Toulouse have a throw level with the penalty area. And that throw-in will be taken by Moussa Diarra, the Malian. Cleared upfield by Gomez for Liverpool. Now to play for a throw-in for the visitors. Liverpool had 20 shots on goal in that 5-1 home victory against Toulouse. Haven't carried anywhere near the same level of threat this evening.
It's frustrating, isn't it? I think as a forward player, you come into this game, relish it, with Toulouse's defensive record as well. In recent games, you would think, great, what an opportunity for me to get myself a goal. Liverpool just haven't been able to create those clear-cut chances.
1-0 to Toulouse here on TalkSport 2. Ajax 0, Brighton 1 in Amsterdam in the Europa League. They've already lost James Milner to injury. Ansu Fati putting Brighton in front. Looks like Lewis Dunk's picked up an injury problem as well. Here's Simicas with a cross for Liverpool. And it was wayward. And it's behind for a goal kick. And that really, Dean Aston, sums up Liverpool in this first half.
Yeah, that's really wasteful. That's really frustrating from a forward's perspective when players got no pressure on them out wide. He could deliver for you to attack, and then he puts it behind the goal. I just wonder whether Gakpo's the type of player that would turn around and give Simicas a mouthful, as he should.
Goalkeeper Rest plays it long upfield for Toulouse. One back on the halfway line by Alexis McAllister. He comes into Toulouse territory. He's got two players shadowing in. Desla in the end with his slide tackle concedes a throw midway inside his own half. Alexis McAllister, who will serve a one-match domestic suspension when Liverpool take on Brentford on Sunday, hence his inclusion in the starting lineup this evening. One of only two players from Sunday's 1-1 draw at Luton to retain their places. Gomez the captain, the other. Here's Endo up towards the penalty area. Simicas coming forward. Lays it off to Diaz on the left-hand side. Diaz is going to try and shift the ball onto his right foot. Hopes that it's the path of Endo. Here's McAllister. Forward to Simicas. Simicas on the left corner of the 18-yard box. Back to McAllister. Now John Matip emerged forward. He's played the ball out to the far touchline of Doak. Doak back to Endo. Only a couple of yards outside the area. They're defending well here to lose, but unable to get the ball back at the moment. They do in the end as Doak is dispossessed by the sliding challenge from Sierra, and trying to win the ball back. He's going to away free kick the youngster.
Just the wrong decision there from Doak. Ball came back to him. Perfect to deliver. You've got attackers in the box, 4 of them in red shirts. That's when you need to deliver. It's about decision making. And you improve that as you get older and you gain experience, but there he just needed to put that one in for his forwards to attack. Chopped back again, wanted to dribble a bit more and ends up losing it, giving a free kick away.
Well, We are into the last minute of the regulation 45 in this first half. Liverpool a goal behind, and Dollinger is looking to attack over on the left-hand side. He crosses into the penalty area, headed away by Quansah. Back to Dollinger again, and they're queuing up in the centre. He's picked out Desler with a cross. Desler with a low shot, which hit his own man Schmidt. And then as Desler tries another cross into the area, it's blocked behind by Simicas, and Toulouse have a corner as we tiptoe towards first half stoppage time. 1-0 to the French side.
Yeah, you can hear the home support. They're absolutely loving it. They're playing percentages, really, Toulouse. When they do get it wide, they're just getting it in there and hoping that it falls to a teammate, taking on every shot that's possible.
Schmidt with the corner, right-hand side as we look. Headed on by Nicolaisen up from the back. Liverpool have cleared the danger momentarily. Just the one added minute at the end of the first half, and then Doak comes smashing into a tackle on that far side. He's in danger of being out of control. He looked to win the ball back from Donham, the goal scorer.
And he's giving the referee a look as if to say, did you not see the fact that he left the floor? Doak just about kept himself in control as he then slid in. But it was a proper challenge. We used to see them. They're not allowed anymore.
Long shot from the edge of the penalty area from Nicolaisen straight into the arms of Kelleher. And that is the last action of the first half. A big roar erupts from the Toulouse supporters. Their team looking for revenge and retribution to that 5-1 demolition at Anfield. But they're halfway to getting it. Aaron Donham, the Norwegian international, with the deflected shot 9 minutes before half-time. The goal that separates the two teams. And Liverpool have been well below par, actually.
They have. They've been nowhere near the levels. And when you look at the start of the game, you think if Liverpool can set their standards and get anywhere near being an 8 to a 10 an 8 or a 9 out of 10, then they should be no contest. But they haven't. They've been way below that, and they've allowed Toulouse into the game. They've let them off too often in terms of playing slowly and not looking to threaten in behind enough. Toulouse have grown into it, and all it's taken is one mistake, and they've been punished. Liverpool. It's been a very, very slow, methodical, safe performance from Liverpool, and it hasn't paid off in that first half.
Well, he does have the big guns, Jurgen Klopp, Mo Salah and the like on the bench. He may have to call upon them a bit sooner than perhaps he anticipated. Half-time in the south of France in this Europa League group game. It is Toulouse 0, Toulouse 1, Liverpool 0.
TalkSport 2, official broadcast partner of the English Football League. Peloton knows that working out takes willpower, discipline, motivation, and a good deal doesn't hurt either, to be fair. Right now, get up to £500 off selected Peloton Bike Plus and Tread packages to help get you up and running, or cycling, or yogaing, or boxing, or meditating, or stretching. It's kind of a big deal. Offer ends 28th of November 2023. Internet connection and Peloton all-access membership at £39 per month required. Terms apply. See onepeloton.co.uk.
With Christmas coming up, no doubt Skull Shaver will be a fixture on many a list. So let's take a look now at the shades of the season. First, there's the Pitbull Silver Pro. On his head, even though it's wet, he made it look easy. Next, the Pitbull Platinum Pro. Oh my word, he looks pleased he got his hands to that one. And the Skull Shaver Pitbull Gold Pro. It's a bestseller. Heading to the top corner in the bathroom cabinet. With bundle discounts and special bonus gifts galore, shop the whole range now at skullshaver.co.uk.
If your business is accused of damaging a client's property, for example, accidentally pouring tea all over their expensive audio equipment, really sorry about that, by the way, then Hiscox could help protect you. The story of your business, underwritten by Hiscox Business Insurance, subject to already holding a relevant Hiscox policy and subject to Policy eligibility, terms and conditions.
Why do more broadband switchers choose us? Because EE Broadband is free for 3 months with nothing to pay up front. It's also ultra reliable, and it's powered by BT, keeping home workers working, gamers gaming, and TikTokers ticking. So switch to EE Broadband and get 3 months free, then just...
Supermarket of the Year at the Retail Industry Awards and with cheapest basket for October. All the more reason to celebrate with us. All the great festive deals on our Lidl Plus app, more sweets and treats you could shake a candy stick at, and of course those pigs in blankets. Now that's big on quality and always Lidl on price. Subject to availability, selected stores excludes NI.
If you leave your customers happier than Larry, if you always take your boots off at the door, if you tend to get given the good biscuits, you might have what it takes to join the Trust the Trader professionals. Millions of people use trustthetrader.com to find reputable, recommended tradespeople like you. So if you're looking for more business and even more good biscuits, apply to join us at
TalkSport 2. Traffic and travel.
Cambridge, the A1M has been closed northbound after a vehicle caught fire at junction 16 for the A15. In Hertfordshire, the M1 is queuing northbound, 2 lanes shut there for a breakdown just after junction 8 for Hemel Hempstead. And in Warwickshire, delays on the M6 northbound. That's partly blocked by a broken down car transporter. It's between junction 2 for the M69 and junction 3 for Nuneaton and Coventry. So do expect some queues. I'm Adam Moore.
It's the radio show that is just cricket. The Cricket Collective, Tuesday night from 10 on TalkSport 2. Join a host of ex-players and pundits as they sort the silly short legs from the grubbers and the googlies. He's going to go back in. In-depth discussion on the latest cricket action and stories that'll knock you for 6. Sticks again. Incisive insight and laser-guided analysis from the world's most informed cricket experts. That is magnificent. The Cricket Collective, Tuesday night from 10 on TalkSport 2.
On DAB+, online, via the TalkSport app, and on your smart speaker.
On TalkSport 2.
Liverpool's only previous visit to the Pink City ended in a 1-0 win back in 2007. Repeat this evening, and they will be guaranteed a place in the knockout stages of the Europa League. Crossing towards the near post, and it's headed off the crossbar by the captain Gomez. Liverpool inches away from taking the lead. Here's Schmidt down the right-hand side, crosses into the area. That's a big chance for Toulouse to take the lead. Got him into the area, deflected, and Toulouse lead. It is Toulouse 1, Liverpool 0. Yes, Liverpool with it all to do in that second half if they're to claim the win they need to guarantee their place in the knockout stages tonight. Toulouse 1, Liverpool 0 is the half-time score. Half-time in Amsterdam, Brighton leading Ajax by a goal to 0. We'll be checking in with Ian Danter to get the best action from that first half very shortly. For now, it's time for me to tell you that TalkSport has launched a brand new YouTube cricket channel focused entirely on cricket. We'll have huge interviews, big laughs, live commentary and regular shows. This week, the England legend Stuart Broad came in to talk about match fixing, stand-up rows with Ben Stokes, and whether the England dressing room could have done more to prevent Kevin Peterson being sacked.
It was only really the back end where there were clashes with management staff, and you know, I've mentioned in the book quite a bit about going into a selection meeting.
2000, and the captain.
You know, he'd opened the batting in the T20 going forward, and I didn't have a clue that. Well, that was the first I'd heard that he was not going to be available for selection on the eve, and it was a unique situation because Ashley Giles was the coach at the time, not Andy Flower, and Ashley managed KP really well. Just knew how to deal with him, had played a lot with him, and we saw him as quite an integral part of going to Bangladesh and having success. And the decision was way above our heads. I wasn't a selector, so I didn't really have an opinion. I didn't really have a choice, but I gave my opinion that I'd like him on the plane. And
do you think, looking back, that the team did play a part in that? I mean,
no, not at all. I think he clashed with.
The test team had backed him. If they wanted him, if they demanded him.
I don't think the team had a choice. As I said, as a player, that was the first I heard.
Management.
Yeah, that was the first I'd heard of him moving aside. Was in a selection meeting. So I don't think it was anything to do with the team or the players why he moved on.
And to watch the rest of that interview with Stuart Broad, you can do so on TalkSport's Cricket YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss massive interviews, live cricket commentary and fresh new shows. Half-time in Amsterdam, Ajax 0, Brighton 1. Brighton, Ian Danter, are they deserving of that half-time advantage?
I would say so, Alex. Yes, they've kept arm's length for the most part in this first half. It's been a very good away performance. Their goal came on 14 minutes through Ansu Fati, who scored against Ajax in the reverse fixture at the Amex a couple of weeks ago. Ajax gave the ball up midway point of their own half. Pass from Voss straight to Simon Adingra, who was so quick to spot the run of Ansu Fati through the middle, played it into him. Lovely pass from Adingra, well collected by Fati with a great first touch that set him up to just slot the ball into the bottom corner. They could have made it 2 right on half-time as well, Alex, to be fair. Adingra and Fati combined again with a little 1-2 inside the area right-hand side, but Adingra's shot was blocked behind by the feet of the Ajax keeper. And really, Verbruggen's not had much to do at the other end. He had to save a 25-yard drive from Hinson on 13 minutes, but that's probably the sum total of the saves he's had to make in this first half. So, all in all, De Zerbi will be delighted, Alex, with that first half. He's made 3 changes tonight. The only slight drawback is that James Milner's gone off with a strain he clearly picked up early on, and Billy Gilmore's come on for him. But it's all good for Brighton so far. And as it stands, Alex, they're going top of Group B for a couple of hours at least before AEK Athens and Marseille play in a bit. So it's all good.
Yeah, some turnaround after the start they made to their first ever European campaign. Thanks very much to Ian Danter. Will keep you across the goals as they go in from Amsterdam in the second half. But it's Ajax 0, Brighton 1 at half-time. And after this weekend's league fixtures, we head into the international break with the TalkSport network bringing you live commentary of England, Scotland and Wales. Wales in Euro 2024 qualifying action as they take on Armenia, a game that you can hear live on TalkSport. And ahead of that match, the Wales boss Rob Page has been speaking to our own Lawrence Moran.
It feels a very happy camp around here, and the victories and the results and the performances in the last camp have certainly given Wales a real big lift going into these final 2 matches.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought the performance, not just the result against Croatia, was excellent. And it's about us now maintaining those standards and having that consistency in our performance. And if we do that in the remaining 2 games, then I think the results take care of themselves. Going into the campaign at the start of March, well, we went to Croatia and split and got that, the point late on. If somebody would have said to us, we'll go into the last 2 games in the last camp needing the 2 wins and it's in our hands to get it, you'd take that straight away. So we've given ourselves a great opportunity, haven't we? And like I said, what's more important for me now is to be level-headed. As a group, we will be another group anyway, inside out, and they won't get carried away with that. They'll build on it and they'll want to go and finish the job off in style. So 2 wins and with that.
Yeah, and the Wales fans in the last camp, there was a lot of kind of social media talk about the relationship between yourself and Noel Mooney and things going on behind the scenes. I understand you've had clear the air talks with the president and the CEO. So where are we with all of that, and what can you tell Wales fans about the relationship about now?
No, everything's great. We had a meeting. There was things said that didn't need to be said, and like I said, we've had a meeting. We've put it all behind us. We've all got a common goal of wanting to be successful for Wales and for Welsh football, and continue to win and continue to qualify for major tournaments. The other job I got on top of that is starting to introduce some of the younger players, which I think the supporters have seen certainly in the Gibraltar game, where there's 4 new caps, and Niall Higgins coming into the group on this camp in particular. So there is that process as well. But no, it was a good meeting, really positive, and I'm now going to go meet him for a coffee after this anyway, just to have a general catch up with Dave Adams, and before I then go on and with Ferndale this afternoon opening the pitch up there.
Yeah, well, those communication channels are just so important across an organisation, right?
Of course they are,
And yeah, there was a lot said, there was a lot of noise, and the good thing is now we're all on the same page, and yeah, it's a happy camp, and like I said, we want to full focus now on the players, and we can't wait to meet up on Sunday.
That was Wales boss Rob Page speaking to TalkSport's Lawrence Mora. Armenia against Wales in that Euro 2024 qualifier, live on TalkSport a week on Saturday. It's a 2 o'clock kickoff. Just to remind you of the other live football we have coming your way between now and then. It starts tomorrow night right here on TalkSport 2. A Lancashire derby in the Championship as Blackburn take on Preston. Hugh Woodcroft will be your presenter for that game. Joe Shannon and the former Sheffield United women's striker Courtney Sweetman-Kirk on commentary duty. On Saturday, 12:30 on TalkSport, Stuart Pearce will be alongside Sam Matterface for Wolves against Tottenham here on TalkSport 2. Mark Wilson and Mickey Gray will bring you Sunderland against Birmingham in the Championship. 3 o'clock on TalkSport 2 on Saturday. You won't hear it anywhere else on national radio. It's Arsenal against Burnley in the company of Ian Danter and the former Gunners winger Perry Groves. Then next Tuesday night on TalkSport 2 we have live EFL Trophy action. Charlton against Sutton on Clinton, the former Addicks midfielder Darren Ambrose, your commentary team. Then we turn to Matters International, Georgia against Scotland, 5 o'clock next Thursday. Myself and Chris Iwelumo on Friday evening, 7:45 kickoff, England Malta with Stuart Pearce alongside Jim Proudfoot. As I mentioned, Armenia against Wales next Saturday. Back in Toulouse, a couple of changes afoot for Liverpool, 3 of them in fact, and Jurgen Klopp isn't wasting any time to bring on the big guns. Mo Salah has come on to replace Ben Doak as part of that triple substitution. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Dominic Szoboszlai also entering the fray. Alexander-Arnold is on for Endo, so maybe he will be playing in that midfield role. Meanwhile, Dominic Szoboszlai is on for Kostas Tsimikas, so actually I'd imagine what will happen, Dean Ashton, is that Joe Gomez goes across the left back, Alexander-Arnold the right back, Szoboszlai into midfield, and Salah goes and joins Gakpo and Diaz in attack. Is that how you see it?
Yeah, it is, and I expect McAllister probably now to go back to that deeper role that Endo was playing, so just a half of McAllister in a more advanced role. But what it does say is Jurgen Klopp has basically said to that first half team that simply wasn't good enough. That's your chance for a couple of those players gone.
Was it a little bit harsh on Doak? I thought he did quite well when they got the ball to him.
Yeah, I did as well, but you know, it's either going to be him or Luis Diaz.
We're back underway. Toulouse immediately on the attack. The ball is played out to Dollinger down their right-hand side, and into the penalty area comes Desta. Right, a couple of challenges, and then fires it wide and behind for a goal kick. Strong start in the second half from the home team.
Yeah, that would have been a shock to the system for Liverpool. Come out with the substitutions and straight away concede. It's actually a really weak effort in the end from Desta. Gets himself in behind just as he's about to strike. Fair play to Quansah, actually. Just gives him a nudge. When you're trying to take that strike and you're nudged off balance, the amount of times you then miskick it, and that was the case for Desta.
Just a correction, by the way, to that midweek schedule I was talking you through during the half-time break. On Tuesday night, we will no longer have the EFL Trophy commentary. Instead, we have an FA Cup first-round replay, Horsham against Barnsley. That's a 7:30 kickoff Tuesday night, live on TalkSport 2. 2 minutes gone in the second half. Toulouse 1, Liverpool 0. Here is Harvey Elliott coming forward for the Reds. Alexander-Arnold now wearing the captain's armband has played the ball into McAllister. McAllister, was he tripped from behind? The referee says no. And Toulouse in their white and purple jerseys, purple shorts and white socks, shooting from right to left, come forward, and Dollinger time his run there. He got in behind the Liverpool back line. It cuts back the pass and it's turned wide by Suazo. With only the goalkeeper to beat, the flag stays down. That is a huge let-off for Liverpool. Suazo, who missed a big chance in the first half, has missed an even bigger one now.
Well, both teams have actually played on as if they're waiting for the referee's assistant to put his flag up. Quansah tries to do the right thing. In the end, Trent Alexander-Arnold gets himself back into a position to make a challenge. But how long did Suazo take to get that under control? That should have been out of his feet and in the back of the net. What a chance to go 2-0 ahead.
for Toulouse. Another wake-up call for Liverpool, who trail by a goal to nil here on TalkSport. Alexander-Arnold, one of the half-time inductees, having been rested from the starting 11, plays it forward. Szoboszlai, the Hungarian international, has made such an immediate impact at Anfield, finds Diaz, but he gives the ball away. Harvey Elliott scampering back to try and regain possession, but he only succeeds in knocking the ball out of touch for a Toulouse throw 10 yards inside the Liverpool half.
Yeah, I mean, that chance came from McAllister getting dispossessed. He looks like a player that's just lost a bit of his confidence, hasn't he? Obviously going to be suspended in the Premier League.
Yeah, won't play against Brentford on Sunday for the most comprehensive around-the-ground service on a Sunday afternoon. Tune into the Sunday session with Sam Matterface. Goals, they go in, not just from that Liverpool-Brentford game, but Chelsea-Man City as well. One of the big games of the weekend. Here's Desler forward for Toulouse. Opts it back to the halfway line, and Costa. Now it's picked up by Suazo over on that far side. It's been a really confident start to the second half for the home team. Schmidt just outside the area. Near the left side as we look. Can't find a way past Alexander-Arnold. He's able to whip up the crowd. Schmidt as he wins a corner. They're 4 for the evening, and they lead 1-0.
Liverpool have to get a grip here. I mean, come on, this is a team that's 14th in Liga. Terrible run of form. Lost the last 3, conceded 10. And they're starting to look comfortable and enjoying themselves. That can't happen against the Liverpool side. It just can't.
Corner from the near left touchline. Schmidt will take it. High towards the far post. Got it down inside the area by Nick Eisen. Straight into the arms of Kelleher. I think he was just trying to put it back into a dangerous area.
It was a good knockdown is what it was. Nick Eisen. And Donham was there. He just stuck out the leg. Couldn't quite reach it. Kelleher was alive to it.
Salah had the best game at Luton the weekend. Has given the ball away cheaply on halfway for Liverpool. It's offering the Toulouse fans more encouragement as Schmidt carries the ball towards the penalty area. Looks for the run of Dollinger. He's too strong for Matip. He puts the ball into the bottom corner. And Toulouse double their lead. And double the trouble for Liverpool. He scored at Anfield. Dace Dollinger. He's done so again. Or has he? Well, Liverpool wanted a free kick for a foul on Matip. I think the referee has bowed to their demand, Dean Ashton. That looks a soft one to me.
You could definitely say that. I just think he steps across Dollinger, reads where the ball's going to go, steps across Matip, who almost trips himself up.
That's a let-off.
It is, because he's got him behind, he's got wrong side of Matip as Dollinger steps across, wins the ball, puts Matip to the floor, and then tucks it away nicely.
Liverpool looking to take full advantage. Ball forward to Salah. The goalkeeper comes out. Salah tries to lift it over him. Couldn't quite get clean connection, I think, because of the presence of Moussa Diarra. The ball is harmlessly wide for a goal kick for Toulouse.
No, but that's what he gives you, Mo Salah. He gives you that genuine threat of pace and movement in behind. It was a difficult one as it dropped waist height.
He almost kicked it against himself, didn't he, Salah?
It's the way it sort of sat up for him didn't help him. With pressure from the goalkeeper and Diarra, he tried to lift it over the top of them, but actually took a hefty whack to the back of the head or the neck for Mo Salah, and he's still down.
This is a major concern for Jurgen Klopp, who, in an ideal world, would have wanted to keep Salah in cold storage tonight, but with Liverpool to go behind, on he comes for the second half, and he does look in a little bit of discomfort. Mo Salah, who scored off the bench in that 5-1 home win against Toulouse. Becoming the record European goal scorer of the Premier League era. He is being treated as, again, we watch a replay of the alleged foul from Dace Dollinger in the build-up to putting the ball in the net for a second time for Toulouse. Jurgen Klopp looks a bit anxious here, Dean Ashton.
Yeah, this
Mo Salah still down.
Certainly not what he would want to see. He's bringing on Mo Salah and just on the floor with the physios manipulating his neck, but he's up and you hope he's going to be okay. Just another note to add.
Well, I think the goalkeeper rest has absolutely clattered into Salah as he comes out to try and clear that ball.
Yeah, he almost, as he comes flapping out, he almost lands on the back of Mo Salah, almost Keown Van Nistelrooy-esque in the way that he came over the top of Mo Salah. But just a little note as well, obviously we're not even 10 minutes into this second half, and Trent Alexander-Arnold actually went over to the left to play left back for a few minutes. Gomez over to the right.
Salah is back on his feet. There's another stoppage here because there was a collision between Matip and Dollinger. Matip looks to have come off worse, and he's down now, being attended to.
Yeah, Dollinger just went up early, felt a whack, and I think just a flailing hand caught Matip in the face. I don't think there was any intent in that at all. Both players with their eyes on the ball.
Jurgen Klopp in conversation with Mo Salah. Certainly very animated, the Liverpool manager underneath that trademark baseball cap. We've played 9 minutes in the second half. It's been very stop-start. Toulouse 1, Liverpool 0 is the score. Brighton double their lead in Amsterdam. Adingra with a second goal for the Seagulls. Ajax 0, Brighton 2. Great night for Roberto De Zerbi. Not a particularly good one for Jurgen Klopp so far here on TalkSport 2.
Oh, he looks anxious, doesn't he, Jurgen Klopp?
So a raking ball releases Gomez down the left-hand side. Level with the penalty area. Gomez taps it back to Szoboszlai. Toulouse again with everybody camped behind the ball. Gomez is going to get a chance to cross right-footed here though, and it might well come for Diaz. And was he pulled down by Diarra? I think VAR have got to have a look at that, because if he wasn't fouled, I'm not sure why Diaz would have gone down, Dean Ashton.
Well, I think he needs to hit this first time as they're on the break. Toulouse.
Yeah, Toulouse on the counter-attack. On this near side, the left. Schwarzer back towards Diarra, who comes galloping forward, but Liverpool have it safely back now with Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Well, I just couldn't believe that Luis Diaz wasn't hitting this first time, volleying this with his left foot, taking a touch in a crowded area.
Szoboszlai though, making his way towards the penalty area. He's upended as a free kick within shooting range. Comes in challenged by the Toulouse goal scorer Donham. Strong, powerful runner, Dominic Szoboszlai. Swept off his feet, and I think Trent Alexander-Arnold or Mo Salah might well fancy this from distance. 1-0 Toulouse lead on TalkSport 2. The young goalkeeper Rest is organising his defensive wall. Maybe it's a bit too far out for a shot, second glance.
Yeah, just the 50 yards.
Not sure the actual infringement was that far.
No, I don't either. No, I don't.
Alexander-Arnold chips the ball into the penalty area like a golfer trying to chip onto a green, but got that one all wrong. It's behind for a goal kick for Toulouse, and Liverpool still trail 1-0. Away, Steve Ashton.
Yeah, so often teams from that central position try to float. I just never understand that. I think you've got to try and work something a bit, quite clever there into the edge of the box if you can. But just going back to that Diaz chance, fall in, can volley it up on goal in between the penalty spot and the 6-yard box for Luis Diaz, and tries to control it, and then was crowded out, obviously looking for a penalty. I don't think it was, but why not hit that?
Foul here by Mikel Dessler, the Dane, on McAllister, 2 yards in from the left touchline, around about halfway inside Toulouse territory. Here is John Matip over the halfway line for Liverpool. Still haven't really created a meaningful opportunity since that Gomez header against the bar, and Matip has given the ball away cheaply. Picked up by Schmidt. Over the halfway line he comes. Harvey Elliott trying to win it back. It's better play by Schwarzer to keep possession. Goes it back to the halfway line. Here comes Sierro. Chance to stretch the play here. Out to the right-hand side. But the goal scorer Donham makes his way into the penalty area to take on Gomez, who stood tall there. Gomez didn't go diving in. Dawn forced away from goal. I think he was fouled by Diaz. The referee had a good view of it and said play on. And Luis Diaz is up against 3 Toulouse players over on the far side. He's given the ball away, crossed into the area and fired in off the post by Dollinger. this one will count. And Toulouse do double the trouble for Liverpool, who are staring down the barrel of their first European defeat of the season. With 13 minutes gone in the second half, it's Toulouse 2, Liverpool 0.
And it's woeful defending again from Liverpool's point of view. Luis Diaz just took too long out there against 3 Toulouse players, and then when that ball was played in, Matip is completely asleep. He doesn't see the danger man, Delinga. He's just waiting. He takes a beautiful first touch, by the way. The number 9 for Toulouse just cushions the ball into his path, 6 yards out, swivels on it, strikes it beautifully along the floor past Kelleher, kisses off the inside of the... But where was Joel Matip? He just didn't spot the danger.
Well, the danger signs are there for Liverpool, all right. Delinga, who scored what proved to be only a consolation goal in the 5-1 thrashing at Anfield, may just have scored the goal that takes this game away from Jurgen Klopp's team. They just have not been at the races, Liverpool, and they are being punished in front of a fervent home crowd in the south of France.
And they fully deserve it. They've been excellent in this second half, not only with their level of work ethic, but also their quality when they've had it. They've seen the gaps in the fullback areas that Liverpool vacate. They've been very good in that sense. And Liverpool, they haven't even had a shot yet in this second half.
I mean, they had one in the first, and then headed from Gomez against the bar. It's been a really bad European night for Liverpool. 3 times winners of this competition. When it was the UEFA Cup, most recently in 2001, that incredible final against Alaves, and they won 5-4 after extra time. They are 2-0 down here in their hopes of progression into the knockout rounds tonight. Very much in the balance now. Elliott headed towards the area, cleared as far as Dominic Szoboszlai. Back to Elliott again, the youngster. He's got Gomez feeling over to the left-hand side of the area. Gomez heads it forward, and he has to by the goalkeeper. He has it straight down. How much of the ball did the goalkeeper get here as he kept racing out the 18-year-old?
Well, he got absolutely none of it, because his centre-back Costa chested this down. Rests just barreled into the back of Luis Diaz. As he comes to punch, he actually ends up punching Costa in the back, but also then clattering into Diaz.
Well, we had the incident, didn't we, at Old Trafford on the other day of the Premier League season, when Onana was very lucky to get away with that type of challenge, coming to deal with a cross. Could Liverpool have a case for a penalty here?
Yes, and this has been the case throughout the years. The goalkeepers have got that protection, and rightly so. You know, with strikers such as myself going up with arms in the air. But goalkeepers have always been allowed to kind of come out, as long as they are going for the ball, to clean everything away. And that was just one of those cases. He got no any of the ball. His defender chested it, and he just clattered into Diaz.
No real appeals from the Liverpool players, intriguingly. It remains Toulouse 2, Liverpool 0 within 62 minutes here on TalkSport 2. Ajax 0, Brighton 2. Famous result that would be for Brighton, despite Ajax's recent troubles and travails. Here's Dessler into the Liverpool penalty area, but crossing straight into the arms of Kelleher, the standing Liverpool goalkeeper.
Well, they've got worse since half-time, Liverpool. They haven't got better with the changes that have been made. In fact, Toulouse look way more dangerous now in this second half. All aspects need to improve for Liverpool.
It looked like getting on the score sheet since half-time.
Been too slow, hasn't it?
Right from the off.
All the build-up is just so slow from Liverpool.
Yes. Mo Salah trying to change that. Picks the ball up down by the right corner flag. Quickly plays it into the feet of Gakpo. Gakpo gets to the touchline and crosses, but it's headed away by Diarra eventually. Liverpool have a throw level with the 18-yard line. They trail by 2-0 here on TalkSport 2. And remember, 16 matches since they failed to score over the course of the season.
Just looking at Cody Gakpo and his positioning, if you're going to play essentially as a centre forward, where's his threat been? That's a better run from him though.
Yeah, down to the inside right channel, but he's been swept off his feet by a firm but fair challenge there. And Logan Costa, again Toulouse comfortably clear their lines, albeit at the expense of a throw. Here's Alexander Arnold, right wing position, crosses into the area, headed away by Nicolaisen, out for a Liverpool throw on this near side.
But that can't keep happening when the ball is wide and Gakpo isn't in the box. Yes, of course,
Alexander Arnold with a throw, brought down neatly by Salah inside the area. McAllister gets a shot away, it's deflected, and it's behind for a corner.
Yeah, that was almost a chance, wasn't it, for McAllister, and a good block, but there's no way Mo Salah should be able to take that down on his chest from a throw-in inside the Toulouse box. But such a strong player, Salah, when he sets himself, difficult to get round. He laid that off beautifully for McAllister. Good block though.
Toulouse 2, Liverpool 0. 64 minutes played on TalkSport 2. Corner from the right-hand side to be whipped in by Trent Alexander-Arnold. All the way to the far post towards Salah, headed away by Diarra. Szoboszlai with a chance to put it back out to Alexander-Arnold on this right-hand side. And he gets it on his left foot. His cross is deflected. Headed down towards the penalty area by Gomez. Flicked on by Poncer up from the back. Flicked out of play, taking for a goal kick. Jurgen Klopp not at all happy.
Well, he's still got a couple of substitutions if he needs them. But I think what they've just seen there, actually, where they're pressing a bit higher, Liverpool, that's what we should see from them. Winning that ball higher up.
They made the 9 changes tonight, Dean Ashton. I'm not sure that many of those players who came in have put themselves in his thought for that Brentford game at the weekend.
No, it was almost contagious, wasn't it, in that first half, in terms of the tempo for all the players. And I don't mean they looked disinterested, but it was so slow. It was almost as if they were thinking, we'll win this. We've beaten 5-1. We'll cruise this. And it's not the case if you're not at the right level.
Here come Toulouse at the other end. Swartzo down the right-hand side into the penalty area, and there's number 3. Although the flag goes up on the far side, and Liverpool have a reprieve. It's an excellent counter-attack move from Toulouse. The ball played forward to Schmidt, who was in an offside position, as he returned it back into the penalty area. Donham it was, who thought he was claiming his second of the night, but he insisted on that far side, get it right, Dean Ashton.
But I tell you what, they just carved their way through that Liverpool defence with ease. They're very, very lucky that Schmidt had just strayed offside. Matip at the last second just held his run to catch Schmidt offside, but he cut it back. It was a brilliant finish. Just confidence from Toulouse.
And their fans bouncing all around the stadium. Toulouse 2, Liverpool 0, nearly 3-0 there, but for the eagle-eyed assistant referee over on the far touchline. Dominic Szoboszlai. Arrows the pass out to the right-hand side. Salah into the area. Gakpo's going to try and bring it down to the near post, but it took too long. It's turned behind by Logan Costa, and Liverpool had their 6th corner of the evening.
Really good defending. Could see that Gakpo was going to take it on his chest and want to swivel and volley. Just got his body in the way.
That was the near side.
Better though from Liverpool, wasn't it? Much quicker when they switched the play.
Harvey Elliott this time with delivery into the area. Cleared away by Schmidt, but no real pressure. Chested down by Donham. Donham forward to Dollinger as he fell by Harvey Elliott. But the referee's going to pull it back for an earlier challenge to Szoboszlai on Donham. Toulouse 2, Liverpool 0, 68 on the clock here.
There's still going to be a calmness though to Liverpool's play. With every free kick they give away, they allow Toulouse just to rest, reset. They've got to realise they've got plenty of players out there with the experience to get back into this game, Liverpool.
Toulouse were looking to make a change, but they're just going to delay that as this free kick is taken. Will be taken by Logan Costa inside the centre circle out to the left-hand side, where it's brought down neatly by Suarto, but he's quickly dispossessed by Alexander-Arnold on the edge of the Liverpool penalty area. McAllister with a long raking ball forward, looking for the run of Diaz. Diaz collects it down by the left corner flag. He's got Gakpo and Salah in the centre. Diaz, can he find one of them? Not quite is the answer. He hoisted the ball towards that far post area. Salah can't keep it in play, and Toulouse have a goal to get with a 2-0 lead intact.
Yeah, shame. Arrow ball over the top from McAllister into Luis Diaz's path. He jinxed onto his right. He wants to clip that to the back post of Mo Salah. It's just overhit. It's just Paul.
It's been off it in all departments so far tonight. Liverpool, as Toulouse prepare to make this change. Nicholas Smith, I think, had an excellent evening. Is hobbling away. It will be Franck Magri, the Cameroon international, to come on in his place. The first Toulouse alteration, with a quarter of the game remaining, and a warm ovation for Schmidt from the home supporters.
Yeah, I just wonder if Donham will drop into midfield or Magri will play that role. I think Donham might just go in a deeper role.
20 minutes for Liverpool to rescue what would appear an unlikely point. And the victory takes them into the knockout stages with 2 matches to spare. Doesn't look like that will be happening as they trail by 2-0 here on TalkSport 2. Joe Gomez over the halfway line. Can keep the ball in play. Only just. Gomez pokes it back to Szoboszlai inside the Liverpool half. Here is an opportunity for Konsa to strut forward, the tall teenage defender for Liverpool. Out to the right, and Elliott 10 yards shy of the area. Alexander-Arnold flicks it onto Szoboszlai. His attempted shot is closed down by Costa on the edge of the box. He's back now with Konsa, only just inside the Toulouse half.
Well, naturally, Toulouse are going to sit there deep.
Great ball from Trent. Lovely ball around the corner, releasing Salah, but he's given it away cheaply. And then Toulouse have given it straight back to Alexander-Arnold. Cross from down by the right corner flag was a teasing one all the way along the 18-yard line. Kept in by Gomez over on that far side. Gomez trying to navigate his way beyond Donham. Szoboszlai into the run of McAllister. McAllister left corner of the area, rolls it out to Gomez. Gomez with a deeper delivery this time, but too deep for everybody in red. And behind for a goal kick, Liverpool trail 2-0.
I mean, he can certainly ask the question as to why there wasn't anybody there, Gomez. I thought this was a great delivery in towards the 6-yard line. Mo Salah just decided to stop his run, didn't try and get in front of Diarra, and it goes harmlessly behind.
This is not the way that many of us saw proceedings developing tonight, particularly after that 5-1 demolition that Liverpool inflicted on Toulouse at Anfield just a fortnight ago.
Also, it just feeds off the back of the result against Luton, where they obviously missed chances, but
they haven't really missed chances tonight, though, have they?
Haven't created anything, really.
Will frustrate Jurgen Klopp, and you do wonder if they're still a little bit shy of being serious title contenders. Here's Salah in the area. Salah with a cross into the 6-yard box, and looking for Gakpo. It's headed away by Dessler. Out for a Liverpool throw down by the corner flag on this near side.
That was a delicious pass from Elliott in behind for Mo Salah. Dessler was keeping him on side behind his defence, and Mo Salah just clipped that one in on his heels though. Gakpo hadn't really made a run, was just stood still, allowed Dessler to get in, and even that was his last action.
Yeah, but if Cody Gakpo was auditioning for a leading role at Anfield this season, I'm not sure he's going to get the job. Darwin Núñez is on to replace a very disappointed Dutchman. Núñez, who was more guilty than anybody of spurning golden opportunities against Luton at the weekend. He had 6 shots on goal. Hit the bar, kept hitting the goalkeeper. Hit the stand from 2 yards out with one of them. He does miss an awful lot of opportunities, Darwin Núñez.
I mean, we can always keep saying, well, you know, the important thing is getting in there, keep getting in there, try and grow in confidence, but how long can you keep saying that?
He's on for the final 18 minutes plus stoppage time as Liverpool find themselves 2-0 down in France. Here's Alexander-Arnold picking out Gomez at the far post. Gomez heads the ball towards Salah. Oh, and it's into the back of the net. I think it went in off a Toulouse defender. And Liverpool from nowhere are back in this game with 17 minutes to play. It all came from a quite beautiful floated diagonal pass from Alexander-Arnold, headed across the 6-yard line by Gomez. Salah couldn't get on the end of it, but it was headed into his own net, I think by Christian Caceres in the end. 2-1 to Toulouse, and it is an own goal from Caceres, Dean Ashton.
I mean, what a strange goal this is. You're right, it was a peach of a ball from Alexander-Arnold out to Gomez, who then heads that back and floats it across. Just those... Caceres, and it's just hit him without him seeing and just floated into the net.
Well, now we have a final 15 minutes on our hands here on TalkSport 2. Toulouse 2, Liverpool 1. Not only did he score an own goal there, Caceres, I think he also took out Nicola Eiston, and he is hobbling off the field to receive treatment. Such a bizarre goal. Suddenly the Liverpool fans have found their voices again.
Yeah, because there's still plenty of time. Well over 15 minutes of normal time plus what will be added. And top teams, when they don't play well, they can still win. It wouldn't surprise me if Liverpool do.
Here come Toulouse at the other end though. Trying to wrestle back control of the game. Suarzo on the edge of the area. Chested down inside the 6-yard box. Kelleher turns it away from goal. And it's been turned in by Franck Magri. And within seconds of getting themselves back in the game, Liverpool concede again. Toulouse 3, Liverpool 1. And once again, the defending was poor.
Well, you won't get back into the game, and you certainly won't win the game if you defend like this. Horrendous defending again from Liverpool. I mean, first off, Gomez doesn't get tight enough to Donham, who then clips it to the back post. Alexander-Arnold isn't even looking at Suarzo, and so he's 10 yards away from him. He then clips it back across. And who is marking Magri? He just waltzes in with nobody near him. Quantas tried to get near Dolinga, but there's no one there. He just taps it home. Magri into the empty net. Ridiculous defending from Liverpool.
Well, it took a little knock as the ball was played across the 6-yard box by Suarzo off Alexander-Arnold. I think they made it an awkward one for Kelleher, the goalkeeper. He just pushed it out back into a dangerous area. Credit to Magri, who was following the ball in, and it was a simple finish in the end beyond Quansah and Kelleher on the goal line. Toulouse 3, Liverpool 1 here on TalkSport 2. All that enthusiasm that the Liverpool fans have whipped up as a result of the own goal to get them back in the game has quickly been extinguished. Just been a bad night for the men from Merseyside.
Yeah, they've been way off it, haven't they? In terms of the standards that this Liverpool side have set so far this season. Defending has been awful.
Here's Matip coming forward. Harvey Elliott cutting in from the right-hand side on his left foot. Playing the ball forward to Darwin Núñez. Trying to get it out from under his studs on the edge of the area. He couldn't do so. Elliott's gone down off the ball. And Toulouse able to clear over the halfway line. As Liverpool commit bodies forward, there might be possibilities on the counter-attack. Referee has given Liverpool a free kick here. The Toulouse fans far from happy about it. Challenge on Matip, I think, around about the halfway mark.
I mean, in terms of quality, Liverpool are by far the better team. But in terms of hunger, desire, those things that are difficult to measure, Toulouse have been by far the best team.
Sabosla with the dangerous ball floated into the air. Richardson behind by Logan Costa, facing his own goal. Liverpool had their 7th corner. Only had 2 attempts on target, Liverpool, in the whole match. One of those wasn't the goal, because of course that was an own goal. 11 to play, plus stoppage time. Toulouse 3, Liverpool 1 on TalkSport 2. Don't forget Blackburn against Preston for the championship here tomorrow night. The Lancashire derby. Corner to be played in from the Liverpool left. Goalkeeper punches it away. Only as far as Elliott, who got the volley towards goal, got by Desla. And Elliott flicks it back into the area. Danger not gone yet for Toulouse, but Elliott under pressure has to play it all the way back to McAllister on the edge of the centre circle. It is a very different Alexis McAllister to the one that was so often rampaging in midfield for Brighton last season.
He doesn't look like he owns that yet, does he? That positional his place in, like, really owned it. He played like he knew he was one of the best players at Brighton. He's not playing like that at the moment. I think it just looks like he's lost a tiny bit of confidence, McAllister.
Here's Núñez, edge of the area. Too many Toulouse players around him, so it's cleared away. As far as McAllister, and Right and Huey's conceded possession. Toulouse looking to counter. Matip there, ahead of Magri, scorer of the French side's 3rd goal. Back on the halfway line with Matip. Now Elliott coming in from that right wing position again. Alexander Arnold with a floated ball out to Gomez. He's done that throughout this second half, releasing his fellow fullback. Núñez cuts it back to Elliott on the edge of the area. He gets underneath the shot, plays it high over the bar, and he's really frustrated with himself. Just ruffles his curly hair frantically. Harvey Elliott, and there's screams into the heavens.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself. Fell to him again on the edge of the box, couldn't keep it down, way over the top. But once again, Alexander Arnold, it's like he's got that ball on one of those spider cam wires. It's just, every time he hits it, it's like it just follows the same trajectory over towards Gomez. He's been very good since he's come on, Alexander Arnold, in that sense.
Amsterdam is milking the ovation of the home supporters as he's replaced by Kamanzi for the final 9 minutes of the game. Dortmund's deflected strike in the first half gave Toulouse the lead, added to by Dollinger 13 minutes into the second. The 2-0 deficit was halved by an own goal from Christian Caceres, but minutes later from Magri restored the Toulouse advantage. Diogo Jota was the latest player to come off the Liverpool bench, replacing Luis Diaz. What do you make of Diaz's evening?
Look, very difficult to judge. Not at his best. Started brightly, but actually feel as if Desla got the measure of him.
And they've made all 5 changes now, Liverpool, that they can. Here's Sabosla. Midway inside the Toulouse half, trying to play it forward to McAllister. It's blocked them. So Oslo manages to recycle possession back out to Matip. They trail by 3-1. Liverpool, Alexander-Arnold lets fly from range. And that one was never going to trouble the goalkeeper rest either. Goalkeeper.
Rasaletov. Look, we know he's got quality. Alexander-Arnold, we know he can hit from distance with superb technique. But that's just letting them off. That's just easing the pressure for Toulouse.
Seven minutes plus added time to play. Liverpool who's found to an inning with their last 4 forays onto French soil. That run looks like it will be extended. Barring something quite sensational in the minutes that remain.
Well, what it does do, it gives Toulouse a great chance of qualifying. And putting some pressure on Liverpool in terms of that top spot.
Well, they wouldn't want to have to go into that playoff round, would they? Liverpool only took on 9 points from 4 games played. Toulouse 7 points from their 4 games, but of course they've played Liverpool twice now, and they would fancy their chances of beating both Union Saint-Galois and Lask in the last 2 group matches. Liverpool would still expect to accumulate the required number of points to make it into the top 2 at least. Here's Salah. Right-hand side. Alexander-Arnold kicks it over the top, looking for the Egyptian, who just heads it tamely into the arms of refs. But there have been games this season when Mo Salah has looked a little bit below par, certainly against Luton at the weekend. But there was a game in which he scored a couple of goals in the Merseyside derby. It was only an absolute nightmare until he scored in that game, Mo Salah. He's not played particularly well since coming on tonight.
No, but he's gone through patches like that throughout his Liverpool career where you think he's maybe not at his absolute best, but he still produces the goals and the assists.
Here's Harvey Elliott trying to produce something. Out to Alexander-Arnold. Low ball into the area. Diarra helps it back to his goalkeeper as the Toulouse fans, using their mobile phones, are staging a bit of an impromptu light show.
But also, when Liverpool were at their best, you know, that pressure wasn't all on Mo Salah. You had Sadio Mane producing goals and assists, Firmino as well, and that's, you know, the pressure doesn't always have to be on Mo Salah. It should be now being taken up by Nunez and Gakpo and Diaz and Jota.
Here's Ponce in the Liverpool left-back position, just helps the ball out of play for a throw. We've moved into the 85th minute. Toulouse 3, Liverpool 1 is the score on TalkSport 2. Here is Harvey Elliott, just on the edge of the halfway line, out to Salah on the right-hand side. Not really been able to get Nunez involved as much as they would have liked since he came on. Wearing the number 9 shirt for Liverpool, Darwin Nunez. With Alexander-Arnold on the edge of the centre circle, bringing the Toulouse half as he rolls the ball forward to Szoboszlai. Here's Salah. Playing the ball to Szoboszlai, 10 yards outside the area. Up to the left, and Gomez with a deep ball into Salah, tries to bring it down his chest, and that really illustrates my point. It was a bad touch by his incredibly high standards.
Yeah, because it was a really good ball in actually from Gomez. Just clipped it in, rather than firing that across, just clipped it in. Diarra was underneath it. Mo Salah needed to almost take it in the stomach to kill the ball completely, or on the thigh. In the end, it bounced off his knee and was away. That was a chance again.
Harvey Elliott's been fouled by Suarzo on this near touchline, level with penalty area, free kick for Liverpool. Listen to the noise levels now amongst those home supporters. Famous victory for Toulouse. Unless Liverpool can score 2 goals in the final 3 minutes plus added on time, they trail 3-1. Szoboszlai and Harvey Elliott stand over the dead ball. It will be Dominic Szoboszlai toward the far post, but over the head of everybody in red now. Tamely for a throw in for Toulouse as a big cheer revolves around the stadium.
Oh, it's strange, isn't it? They just cannot get going, Liverpool. They cannot have a passage of play where they put genuine pressure on Toulouse for a sustained period of 3-4 minutes.
Really disappointing night for the 6 times European champions. If Toulouse make another change, it's another of their goal scorers, Dolinga, who's worked tirelessly leading the line, the number 9. He is replaced by Cesar for the final 2.5 minutes here on TalkSport 2. Toulouse have a throw level with the right corner of their own penalty areas. Picked up by Szoboszlai high up the field. Now Alexander-Arnold, I think has had an impact since coming on. And here's a chance for Szoboszlai. Move awkwardly right in front of the goalkeeper. The shot from 20 yards. He's managed Brest to palm it away from goal. Out this near side.
I think he's already shown in his Liverpool career, Szoboszlai, that when he gets in around the penalty area, he can strike it. And it dipped. And it just bounced up awkwardly to the goalkeeper, Brest, who was able... Yeah, he did well, especially to parry it away as well, out of the danger zone.
Ball forward by Matip. McAllister scampers to win it back for Liverpool. Here's Jota on the edge of the area. Jota within shooting range. And Jota rolls the ball into the bottom corner. And with 2 minutes to go, Liverpool have hope again. Diogo Jota, freshly introduced off the bench, has rewarded Jurgen Klopp, and they are still in this game, Liverpool, as we welcome listeners from TalkSport. Jota has given Liverpool just a glimmer of hope. 3-2 to Toulouse now.
Brilliant from McAllister to win that ball back and then feed Diogo Jota, and this is genuine quality. Brilliant dribble. The tired-looking Dessler couldn't get anywhere near him as he just jinked past it, and then unnerving finish from Diogo Jota into the far corner, giving the goalkeeper no chance.
3rd Europa League goal of the season for Jota. And with a minute plus stoppage time to play, it's Toulouse 3, Liverpool 2. McAllister has conceded a cheap free kick on the edge of his own penalty area. A foul on Magri, whose goal now, Franck Magri, looks like it might be the winner. It'll be daylight robbery, indeed, actually, if Liverpool were to somehow steal a point late on.
Oh, it's been an ugly performance, hasn't it, from Liverpool's perspective. Terrible defending, woeful at times. But top teams, they always seem to find a way.
That was a moment of real quality from Jota. Mazy ran to get himself into a shooting position, and then he almost passed it beyond the keeper into the far corner. Free kick for Toulouse, headed towards that top corner by Costa, up from the back from the air by Kelleher. It's going to be really interesting to see how many added minutes there are. The answer is 7. 7 minutes for Liverpool to rescue a draw. McAllister forward. Rolled off by Jota to Gomez. Here's McAllister again. Alexander-Arnold midway inside the Toulouse half. Suddenly the French side looking very tired. Szoboszlai plays the ball into the centre of the Toulouse half. Forward from McAllister to Jota, trying to use those dancing feet again inside the area, but hopefully this time by Kamanzi.
All of a sudden Toulouse looking tight, looking tense, looking tired, which they've not shown all game.
Here's McAllister. Gomez has made a good run into the area. McAllister chose to play it short to Jota instead. Now McAllister, can he get across into the area? Went for the low ball to Jota. Get it away. Big cheer from the home fans again. They're still trying to roar their team on. We've played one of the 7 added minutes. It's Toulouse 3, Liverpool 2 in the Europa League on TalkSport 2. Here's Harvey Elliott running into the Toulouse half of the field, and then calling upon Alexander-Arnold, his captain, to take over, carrying the fight for Liverpool. But Jota doesn't make the ball stick, and then he's conceded a free kick as he went steaming into the challenge of Caceres, and he will stay down deep for as long as he possibly can.
Really clever from Caceres here, because he won the ball back. He saw Jota just then trying to get back at him, and he just stepped right across. He actually instigated the contact by leaving his leg behind him for Jota to come across. He goes down and wins the free kick.
I think the doctor's making the point, I think, to the fourth official that the time should be added on. It's going to be fascinating and enthralling last 5 minutes of stoppage time. Long punt upfield by Toulouse, but that only gives possession back to Liverpool. It's right for a goal kick that Kelleher wants to take in a hurry, understandably.
Well, we usually see one big chance, don't we, in these sorts of moments for any side that's chasing. It's just who does that fall to, how big's the chance, and can they take it?
We've had some extraordinary games on the TalkSport network this week. Monday night, 4-1 win for Chelsea at Spurs, with so many incidents to dissect. Manchester United last night on TalkSport, 2-0 up and cruising. 3-2 up. Looked like they were heading for a crucial win, and they lost 4-3 in the end. What can Liverpool do here with the free kick that's been won over on the far side by Nunez? He's been shown a yellow card, I think, for his reaction to the challenge. Darwin Nunez. Manzi was the offender, and he's been booked as well. It's an opportunity for Liverpool to get bodies forward with 4 minutes of stoppage time to play. That is the minimum time that will be added on, remember. Alexander-Arnold stands over the free kick. He's going to whip it in right-footed from the left-hand side. There are 5 red Liverpool jerseys camped on the edge of the Toulouse area. Needs a good delivery, this. And they usually are from Trent Alexander-Arnold from set pieces. Almost 7 Liverpool players in a line now on the edge of the box. Matip is up from the back. Offside, 15 yards outside the box, and still Nunez is asking the handball for that earlier infringement in his eyes. Elliott out to the right. Alexander-Arnold towards the far post where Matip is up, headed away by Nicolaisen. Joe Gomez now on this right touchline down by the corner flag, crosses into the area. It's a really good ball in. Jota brings it down on the edge of the box, couldn't get his shot away. Alexander-Arnold does it over the bar, and Jota have been penalised for a foul anyway. 3-2 Toulouse.
And shock, Caceres has another free kick run for his side as he saw Jota again miscontrol and coming in for the challenge, nipped it away, and then of course he's going to go down with his team a free kick. But it was spinning around all over the place in that penalty area.
And this will just eat away a few more precious seconds as far as Toulouse are concerned. It's all over in Amsterdam. Brighton have beaten Ajax by 2-0. They go top of their Europa League group. Liverpool will stay top of theirs, but it's going to be a lot tighter than maybe we anticipated heading into those final couple of group matches. They trail by 3-2 here in France, and we're into the last minute of 7 early on. Liverpool have a goal kick away to our left.
Yeah, Nicolaisen there, just from halfway, launching that all the way over the Liverpool goalkeeper's head and into the crowd. This might be the last Liverpool attack of the evening. Last chance of a point. They got 3-1 down, remember, and 2-0 down. Alexander-Arnold's cross. Nunez tries to chest it down inside the box. It's cleared, and then it looked like handball by McAllister. Referee says play on. It's into Salah inside the area. They've smuggled it half away. Toulouse. Szoboszlai with a cross. He's going to come with Nunez. He kicks for there, and he's been turned in for the equaliser. And it's Quansah, the unlikely hero, in the 7th minute of stoppage time, as he rescued Liverpool a point.
The Toulouse players are asking for an earlier handball. The goalkeeper rests his crestfallen. But what a time for João Quanza to potentially score his first Liverpool goal.
Well, it's another scramble, isn't it? Nunes has the chance, and he slices the ball away, and then Quanza's allowed to hit in the box and just hammers the ball into the ground. It goes through a crowd of bodies and into the back of the net. But the Toulouse players, they feel like McAllister definitely handballed it earlier in the move.
Did he? We've just seen a replay, or did he get his arm out of the way quickly enough?
No,
was it below the t-shirt line?
It's very, very close. His arm's right by his side also. But they just didn't deal with it. Toulouse.
Nunes, is he going to come and have a look at the monitor here, the referee? I think he might be. Or is he going to send off? Or book one of the two managers? The cards are flying out here. The scoreline on our monitor hasn't changed yet to reflect that Liverpool equaliser. The Toulouse players surround the referee. And let's be brutally honest, Dean Ashton, nobody inside the stadium really knows what on earth is happening.
Now, well, the referee's got his finger to his ear as if to say, look, I'm being spoken to, but we don't know what about.
Well, they are checking the goal. We have confirmation of that. But it looks like he's pointing towards the centre circle. Looks like this goal will stand, and Liverpool will probably have salvaged an equaliser, or have they? Because having pointed towards the centre circle, he's now decided he's going to come and take a look at the monitor.
I mean, that's ridiculous. He pointed towards the centre spot as if to say goal, and then all of a sudden he's now changed his mind and he's over at the monitor.
Well, he's going to be checking this handball. It was off the belly initially of McAllister. Is that lower than the t-shirt line when it touches his arm, Dean Ashton?
Well, it's the line across from the armpit going across that the officials will be looking at. And he's not giving it. He's overturned it.
And the Toulouse fans celebrate. And João Quanza's first Liverpool goal is ruled out for the handball in the build-up to it. And that might just be that, as far as the Reds' hopes of a late fight back are concerned.
I mean, it's incredibly harsh. Incredibly harsh that you could definitely determine that that's below the line of the armpit. And then still, after that, there's 2 or 3 bits of play before the goal is actually even scored. Incredibly unlucky for Liverpool, but what a night for Toulouse.
Another dramatic finish on the TalkSport network in this week of huge talking points. Liverpool looking like they're going to be beaten here in France, and initially the referee definitely pointed towards the centre circle. He was going to give the goal, and clearly something was said in his ear. He changed his mind, checked the monitor, and all of a sudden Liverpool's equaliser is chalked off. We're into the 11th added minute, and it's Kamanzi coming forward for Toulouse. They're just going to try and keep the ball down by the corner flag. One back by Liverpool, but there goes the full-time whistle. Defeat for Jurgen Klopp's men. Their 100% Europa League record this season is over. And in very dramatic circumstances in the end, Toulouse deservedly led at half-time. Aaron Donnan with a deflected shot in the 36th minute to break the deadlock. Dave Stollinger made it 13 minutes into the second half with a really clever finish in off the post. Liverpool given a reprieve with the own goal from Caceres immediately. Toulouse went straight up the other end and made it 3-1, courtesy of Franck Magri, the substitute. Liverpool got another goal back, a brilliant individual run and finish from Jota. They thought they snatched it, Dean Ashton, snatched the point in stoppage time. Quanza with the finish, ruled out because of a handball in the build-up by McAllister, and Jurgen Klopp has come onto the pitch to confront the referee.
Well, it didn't threaten the finish that we had, did it? It looked like Toulouse were going to win comfortably because Liverpool was so poor for most of that game. We brought on all the big guns and it made very little difference until the last 5 minutes. Wonderful goal from Jota, but is it once again a mix-up in VAR in terms of the communication, because it looked as if the referee pointed as if it was a goal, and then all of a sudden straight away changed his mind and went to the screen. Very, very unfortunate from a Liverpool point of view.
What it means is Liverpool missed the chance to qualify tonight. They're leading the top. Over Toulouse is down to just 2 points, but as Dean Ashton articulated there, all of the debate is going to be about that controversially disallowed goal. Jurgen Klopp clearly has complaints about that, Dean, but what he can't really hide behind is the fact that Liverpool were really poor tonight for most of the match.
Yeah, they were. They were never anywhere near the standards that Jurgen Klopp would expect of his side, and they allowed Toulouse to gain massive confidence at the start of the second half. But just going back to that incident, I mean, McAllister, obviously, they're saying controls it with his arm, but then there's 5 different phases of play before the goal. How can you come back that far? It's really unfortunate for Liverpool.
So a big talking point in stoppage time, denying Liverpool what looked at one stage a very improbable point. They've been beaten in Toulouse. Toulouse 3, Liverpool 2, and they will have to wait a little longer, Jurgen Klopp's men, to seal their place in the knockout stages of the Europa League. My thanks to Dean Ashton, his expert analysis on a very dramatic night in the south of France. Coming up next, here on TalkSport 2, we have an episode of My Sporting Life with Liverpool legend Graham Souness. But before that, it's an episode of Cult Heroes with Danny Kelly.
TalkSport 2, official broadcast partner of the Premier League and the EFL. Hear the biggest sports stories first and fast with the back page review on TalkSport with Tesco Mobile. Listen to TalkSport Breakfast every weekday morning from 6 for the latest breaking back page news. Plus, unbeatable reaction, opinion and comment. Get everything you need to know delivered in one essential, reliable breakfast briefing. The back page review on TalkSport with Tesco Mobile. This Black Friday, get big savings on the latest tech with club card prices. There are new deals every week. Terms apply. See TescoMobile.com.
Wrapping presents fast so no one gets to peek. Last minute asks for guests to have a seat. Race for the best spot to watch the TV. Chuck the pillows on the floor as a make to settee. Christmas chaos.
Celebrate the chaos this Christmas at IKEA. With everything you need to be a great host. From tables and seating to gifts, decorations and Swedish treats. IKEA, the wonderful everyday.
At E.ON Next, we believe life's better when you know you can choose a fixed energy tariff where you'll be safe in the knowledge of what energy price you're paying for the duration of your contract. We think that makes energy a little bit better. And that's why we're always working towards helping you get more out of your energy. So visit eonnext.com today. T's and C's apply. Smart meter required if eligible. Exit fees apply.
Christmas jumpers, novelty socks. They're a way off yet, right? Wrong. This year, Christmas starts early with McDonald's Festive Wins. Every day in November, you can win amazing Mackey's merch, incredible prizes, or unlock a range of tasty food offers too. So if all you want for Christmas is a 99p Big Mac, play Festive Wins now. Only on the McDonald's app. 18 plus until the 30th of November. One extra per day. UK only. T's and C's apply.
Finally on our city break. What should we do?
Coffee?
Yeah, go on.
Bus tour?
Yes.
Museum?
Yeah.
Lunch?
Yes.
Historic ruins?
Yes.
Theatre show?
Yeah, all right.
Cocktail?
Yeah.
Comedy club?
Oh, yeah.
Ice cream?
Yes.
Fancy a city break where you can say yes more? Better get a travel lodge. Find great value city centre rooms at travellodge.co.uk.
TalkSport 2, official broadcast partner of the EFL.
to the second part of tonight's edition of Trans-Europe Express. And if our first part of the show was about a player who's very contemporary, for the second half of the show, we're going back into the mists of time and post-war football, really, here in Europe. But a player who made an indelible mark on one of the great clubs in world football, and has indeed got part of the infrastructure named after him. Mark, you're going to tell us all about Laszlo Kubala. And I think the football is only a third of the story with this fella.
Absolutely. I mean, this is somebody that cheated death 3 times before eventually becoming one of the most important players in Barcelona's history. And if you think that Barcelona are the most important football club in the world, or certainly among the top few, even if you're not quite into the sort of FC Barcelona loving, you have to admit that he has changed the course of history of